Lord Westover here, using this device that my manservant has shown me, I guess you call it a smartphone. It's perhaps the best way to deliver my message and my segment's entitled, "O Lord, Hear Our Prayer." This segment is going to focus on your difficulties with opening your government. Now, I know it's a tricky thing governing yourselves. You seem to have had trouble with that for the past 200 years. But regardless, it's quite simple, you see. As I explained earlier, it's a choice between chaos and order. It's really not that complicated. For instance, I received 2 letters today. One of them was from Nancy Pelosi. Interesting letter, looks as if she wrote it in lipstick, but regardless. She is basically asking me advice on what she should do with dealing with the President of the United States. She's rather frustrated they keep changing his mind, and I understand that, believe me. It is frustrating, but nevertheless, Ms. Pelosi, he is President of the United States. He's an elected monarch, basically, which our founding fathers created a system as such. And as such, unfortunately, you, as the House Speaker, will need to work a little more diligently in coming to a conclusion to this matter. Yes, he does change his mind, but yes, he has said he would like to see a compromise. We'll hold him to that. Now, compromise isn't saying, oh, you want this, but I'm going to give you this instead, like one of your grandchildren saying, I don't want peas. And then you say, well, then fine, you can have radishes. You need to work with the child to give them something they need. Actually, it doesn't make much sense, but you get the point. The point is, he has changed his mind, so try to work with him. I also then received a letter from the President of the United States. Rather heartfelt, I must say. A little expressive, and one needs to sort of look at this here. We have, it looks like Nancy Pelosi there. Yes, Nancy, it says. And no wall, she says. And then Donald with his orange hair. So he looks like he's, oh no, his yellow hair, I'm sorry. It says sad, very sad, something to that effect. So I imagine he's very sad. You see, Nancy, he does not want to see government workers suffering. He doesn't want to see your system shut down. He's holding to a position that his constituency has forced him to hold to. So knowing this, knowing that what's at stake are the lives of millions of people, it is incumbent upon you to be the bigger person and to give Donald something of what he wants. Here's a suggestion. He's asked for something like $5.7 billion. Well, tell him you'll split the difference. He can do whatever he wants with his 2 point, whatever that would be, billion dollars. Yes, it's quite simple. And then you're done with it and you can open the government. It's not as if you haven't voted for a wall in the past, please. So, that is my advice to open your government. It's quite simple, quite easy to understand, and I do hope you take me up on it. Have a good evening.